What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Happy Christmas Eve. And let's go into the positions that I'm in, and we'll take it from there. So, Shake Shack, I'm still in these debit spreads. January 17 is the expiration, 135 on the long call, 145 on the short call. The average cost is 310. Those are currently right around 260-ish. This still looks fine to me. This still looks good. Man, if Shake Shack can get above the 130 level and start moving up, I will add to these. But look at this on the weekly chart. That looks really good to me. So yeah, it's a good spot here. Good kind of like risk to reward. Stochastic down here around 20. Pullback from highs, and yeah. And obviously it's in an uptrend. It's still respecting this uptrend, so sweet. In terms of restaurants and such, Shake Shack is my favorite. Now I'm talking about, stock. So let's look at Chipotle. I haven't looked at this and I don't even know how long. I don't even know the last time. Okay, cool. Chipotle's cool. That's good. Chipotle's good. I'm glad to see his stock doing well, So that's a really cool thing about stocks and free markets, semi-free markets, is, when you have a really good company that's public company, a really good company that has a good product, consumers are happy, investors are happy, employees with 401ks are happy. Imagine these people that have been working at Chipotle for a few years. Shoot. Even let's say right before COVID, at the very high, like $20. Wow, this got all the way down to 8-ish. But anyways, wow. Yeah, triple your money, and that's awesome, I love to see that. Okay. So anyways, Shake Shack, yeah, still rocking and rolling, baby. A burgers and a milkshake, you can't go wrong. Some bacon, cheeseburger, bacon, milkshake. It's not to like here. All right, Shake Shack. Let's go over just all the positions and then we'll talk about some other ones. So Palantir, I continue to add to Palantir. The demand for this is just remarkable. We'll go on this 4-hour chart. The very first time it's pulled back since this 6% day was just bought right up. It's just like bought. Pretty wild, right? Weekly chart looks good. It's uptrending. The demand for this, wowzers. Now, I have this drawn here. It's like a flag. I don't think that's accurate. It's not accurate. This isn't a flag and pattern. Yeah, you could argue that it is, but okay, anyways, regardless, this thing is rocking and rolling. Now, lots of people will think this is extended here, and it very well could be. However, the best stocks will look extended for a long, long time. long time. I mean, back here, this looked incredibly extended, right? Right after, right here, so this is when, after the election, um, and, look at that. I mean, how extended, how ridiculously extended did that look? And I didn't chase it, although I really wanted to. I didn't chase it, right? And then you just keep looking, this thing's just bam, so much demand. It's crazy. So, yeah. Anyways, keep adding to it. So cost base is just, keeps going up. $77.29. So yeah, if this keeps working, then cool. I'll keep adding to this. A more obvious point, I will be trading options in this. But yeah, I mean, the fundamentals of this are pretty wild. I saw something, what is the news on Palantir? It's something to do with government contracts. Palantir. Yeah, here it is. To compete against traditional defense contractors. Yeah, so they're going to partner with SpaceX and OpenAI to compete against traditional defense contractors in $850 billion U.S. military market. And, so if they're partnering with SpaceX, so first of all, Palantir, and this incoming administration are tight. And then obviously SpaceX is tight with this administration. So if they're going to be bidding for government contracts, then I would say they have a high likelihood of getting them. And so, yeah, that's pretty wild. Okay. Geo. Oop. Geo. Man, opened up such a strong morning, very weak, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. Decent rebound, but man, this is a sweet consolidation, and over 30, look out. So anyways, those are call options. February 21st is the expiration. $25 strike price. 505. Those are currently flat. The options market in this name is not particularly liquid, so sometimes the price is just ridiculous, bouncing around everywhere. This continues to act well. Fundamentals are good. Well, the fundamental story is good. So the perceived future value of this company continues to play out, and that's what's important in stocks. People get caught up on what's actually happening far too much, because price of stocks are, they move because of people. And, stocks are a few months out. They're forward looking. So as long as the majority of market participants, or at least those with large amounts of money to move markets, but as long as the majority of market participants still agree on the same theme going forward, whether or not it has materialized, it doesn't matter. People get all caught up in this trying to act all smart and doing some stupid analysis. Not stupid. It's good analysis. And show, oh, whoa, this is overvalued, quote unquote. And none of these bullish things have materialized or not. And that is a huge, absolute massive rookie mistake. Again, because it's people that move markets. So as long as, like I said, the majority of market participants agree on a generalized outcome for the future, that is what is important. That's what moves markets. Yeah, it's simple. People overcomplicate things. So anyways, now that's why, okay, so now that's another reason as to why technical analysis is the superior way, is superior, because it takes into account all market participants and human behavior, human emotion, human nature. So anyways, man, this is kind of long-winded stuff here. This is good. This is cool. A little funky. I like this general pattern. Now, again, I don't know what the heck pattern you would call this or anybody would call this. What's important is a huge move up, a consolidation, and now we're trying to go into another leg up. Okay. This is another one I would like to add to, but the price movement has been funky. If it was more orderly, like on this day, yesterday or Friday, if this had moved up on Friday, I would have added to it. And then, today it was just like, what? So anyways, that's my thought process with that. Current positions, EA Sports. Yeah, so I mean, I haven't added to this one. This doesn't, deserve to be added to, right? I mean, you add to winners. Only losers add to losers. It feels good when you get it right. How many times you hear, I'm lowering my cost basis. I'm lowering my cost basis. And it sounds good and it's awesome when you get it right. You feel like, woo, baby. I saved that one. And during bull markets, that's fantastic. And that's fine. People want to do that. I do that from time to time. But in a bear market, you will be adding to zero. So, anyways, this still looks fine. I have high hopes for this. I know of somebody through somebody else. I don't know them personally, but that works at EA Sports and they love their job. So that's cool. That's all I know about it. That's cool. Now let's look at this on the weekly chart. Look at this. Just insane. We talk about this. If this can turn up, I mean, this is a breakout from 3-year base. 3 years of a base. And this is a pretty smooth, chill, mellow, easygoing base. It's not like a Tesla base. Pull back right to kind of the area where it broke out, so, this is cool. I mean, look at this on the monthly chart, So anyways, equity position in there, 150-ish. 150 and 15 cents. I would love to add to this. If this moves back up above 150, I will be adding. Alrighty. Goldman Sachs, still in that one. My opinion on Goldman Sachs has not changed at all. Still continues to rock and roll. We've been in this since 459 in this area. And that continues to work good. All right. Next. Okay, so let's talk about what we did. Taiwan Semiconductor. Look at this. Look at this chart. I mean, this is now the clear leader. It was always kind of low key the leader, but everyone always talks about Nvidia. It's always kind of low key. Taiwan Semiconductor. It's a little bit under the radar in comparison to Nvidia. And I mean, Taiwan Semiconductor looks fantastic. Now, this pops up, right? It's like up 5%. And so for the day, and this looks great. So I'm not going to be buying any call options or anything in this today. But my goodness, does this look good. This is, it's not my favorite chart pattern, but it's close. It has similar characteristics. You've got some sort of box in here. And so, yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, just fantastic. So if semis can start rocking and rolling, look for Taiwan Semiconductor to be the leader. And semis had a good day. Nvidia is up. Let's see how AMD did. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. AMD is crawling along here. So by the time I get I saw Taiwan Semiconductor, So I started maybe in here and was adding towards the end of the day. I had to close. So 207.44 is the average cost and basis. So that is a flat. All right. And then we're going to go over to the Qs and TQQQ calls. Oh shoot, I did write down. February 21st is the expiration. $85 strike price. 85 strike price. 747. Those are currently 760. Okay. I have about a 2/3 position size on for this. Yeah, I mean, shoot, if this can turn up. Okay, so that's everything that we've got going on so far. So now let's go over some thoughts on everything. Thoughts are, if this can turn up and move higher and start a new uptrend, this is a sufficient enough pullback to add plenty of fuel going forward. Basically all Magnificent Seven stocks look fantastic. Apple, new all-time high, just awesome, and we were talking about this is a massive base, so this will continue to rock and roll so long as stocks are doing good. This will continue to do fantastic. Amazon looks great. Google looks fantastic. Let's look at Microsoft. How's Microsoft doing? This looks fine. This looks fine. If this can go up, I mean, obviously this is, not the leader anymore right now, kind of in Mag 7, but this still looks totally fine. Meta, how does Meta look? Good. Wow, really good. Yeah, definitely might go after Meta. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, Tesla. Yeah, great recovery today. This looks really, really good. So that's all the positives, where basically all of the market leaders look fantastic. Good rebound, good day today overall. seasonally, this is a pretty good time for stocks. Now, so that's all the positives. The negatives here is Dow below the 50-day moving average on a violent breakdown. Now, this was a gap that was filled. Russell, kind of similar situation. Violent break through the 50, and we're nowhere near up and at the 50-day moving average. Financials are looking okay. Man, see, if this can turn up, then booyah. That'll be fantastic to go after this. Now, the negatives are bonds, and they are hanging on by a thread. The thing that is of concern is a lot. A lot is of concern. They are barely hanging on. So economic data has been coming in weaker than it's been coming in weaker, that's what we were talking about. I knew this was going to be happening, and that was a huge reason to go after bonds. Because the last time we had really weak economic data was in here, and bonds were ripping. And so, yeah. Anyways, we're getting weaker than expected economic data, and bond yields are soaring. And that is very bad. That is bad. That is worst case scenario. Weak economic data and bond yields moving up, substantially moving up. That is the same scenario as 2022. So, yeah. Also, I don't have the picture of who had posted this, but I believe on X his name is Shit My Chart Says, something along those lines. I like what he posts. Anyways, here's what it says. Spreads are widening yet again this week, with 30-year yield blowing out and bringing the crucial 30-year and 2-year spreads closer to the historical danger zone. As shown in the chart, the last 4 out of 4 times this happened since 1990, it correlated with SPY crashing anywhere from 20% to 57%. Sheesh. Not trading advice, I eat crayons, is how he ends it, which is awesome. That's hilarious. Anyways, we're not there yet, but it's getting close. So anyways, that would be the negative, our bonds. And you guys, the bond market is the most important market. So if bonds keep crashing, then stocks will follow. Now, all of the market leaders, like we talked about, still look fantastic. So it's a bull market. You treat it as such. All right, that's just how it is. What's up with CCJ? Ooh, trying to bottom and turn back up. Again, uranium, this is a good theme that I like for the next couple years. So I always kind of look at these. Okay. So, yeah, uranium, really good theme moving forward. Let's look at Iron Mountain. Wow. Yeah, it's off the 200-day moving average, though. Okay. So that's all my thoughts. Yeah, we're in a bull market. so you treat it as such. All the market leaders look really good. And now it's kind of looking like semis are trying to pick up again. So that would be awesome for markets. Negatives are bonds. So as long as we just are kind of hanging on from here, this should be fine. All right, those are my thoughts. Bonds. Okay, now let's move on to a section that we haven't done for a while that I need to bring back. Sometimes there's not any of them for this section, so then I just kind of like forget about it for a day or two, and then by the time it's a day or two, I've forgotten about it for like the next 10 videos in a row. So, anyways, let's go into it. Capitulation and elation. So, elation, Rumble. Look at this. Wow. 81% day. Not bad. Not terrible, huh? This looks good. I'm kind of, I was kind of kicking myself after I looked at this chart. I thought, wow, that looked pretty good. But the chance of me going after this was probably slim to none anyways. But anyways, why? Well, Tether is investing all sorts of money into Rumble. 91% was behind the surge. Rumble, $775 million investment from Tether. Wow. Huge. So that's why. So now, this is now definitely on my watch list. For me personally, I would not be going after this here, although, whoa. But hey, typically these massive moves like this, I typically see like 3 days, or 2 additional days of continuation. But for me, just the risk to reward, I want, But yeah, I wouldn't shock me if the next couple days this thing was at like 1 million, or whatever. Okay, so that is elation. Now let's go to capitulation, MicroStrategy, and all of the Bitcoin miners. Wow. So MicroStrategy down 8%, almost 9%. Ugh, it's respecting this 50-day moving average. That's a positive. Let's look at Bitcoin. We were saying on Friday, this is, good demand, but for me, this is still a wait. This is a wait. And I'm waiting. Long term, my position on Bitcoin has not changed. Short term is a wait. All right. Now, let's look at some Bitcoin miners. Yeah, that's Hut, CleanSpark. These are all no-goes. My goodness. Riot. Yeah, weird, huh? Okay. So that's it for capitulation and elation. Let's look at Robinhood. It's down today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if this can turn back up, that might be worth going after. Robinhood. Let's see, eBay. No. Okay. And then Roblox. Let's see Roblox. 59. Yeah, so, let's wait on Roblox. Let's wait a little bit. And if I miss it, I miss it. But let's wait on this one. Okay. Now let's go over some sectors. Let's go over financials. Oh yeah, we already kind of did that. Good day. Whatever. It's whatever. Consumer staples, just... Jeez. My goodness, come on. Let's get rocking and rolling here. Let's see if the communications sector is still only going straight up, and it's turning around. Whoa, at the 50-day moving average. Hey yo, this one looks good. I might go after this tomorrow. All right, what other sectors are there? So Y. Huh? This looks good too. Wow. So Y. So V. Let's see how healthcare is looking. And it's looking like crap. Alright. Industrials is a no-go. Materials is a super no-go. Are these bad signs where you have industrials and materials really selling off? I would argue those are bad signs. Real estate. Oh, man. All right, what else do we have in here? Technology. We already went over that for the most part. Utilities. And energy. Let's go over utilities and energy. Doesn't meet my criteria. Energy also doesn't meet my criteria. Yeah, see, I mean, this is why rules are really important. Remember, I was in this one here on this day. You know, right here. And then sold out on this day. So, rules are important for sure. All right, that's it. Now tomorrow there is a slim to none chance I will be doing a video. It's family time tomorrow, and I probably won't be doing anything. Depending on what's going on, I may wake up and go along XLC. And Robinhood. Maybe add to NASDAQ. What's going on after hours? Oh, nothing. It's whatever. Let's look at this on like a 4-hour. Yeah, I mean, this is violent. We need like an uptrend to kind of start going here before I'll feel comfortable adding much more. Yeah. So anyways, that's it. That's all. Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve tomorrow. I won't be doing a video. I guess I won't on Christmas either. And but the rest of the week I sure will be, I think. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's family, family time. So, but I'll try my best to slide in a couple videos, and I hope you guys have the most amazing Christmas, and enjoy the family. All right, see you guys.